Hello.
Hi.
We are live.
We are live. La, la, la.
This is the garden sessions who have joined us. If it's someone new out there in the world, there is no one at the moment. But
You might notice we have a tent in the background.
we will go into that. So if you are joining us, then hello, Jamie.
Hi,
Hello,
Argos.
Argos.
Argos,
Two
Jamie beat
brothers.
you today.
Does that mean is these two brothers love each other more than my brother loving me? I mean, he may be at work, but why isn't my brother watching?
Hello, Bex Fairhouse.
So this is number
Reliable.
15.
I love it, Bex.
This
Always
is
reliable.
This is our half-month anniversary.
Hello, Chris Whitten. Our half-month
Holly's wearing
anniversary.
a
I'm wearing a dress.
Is it a
today.
dress? Yeah,
It's a dress. Yes.
Can't see.
Can't see. I'm not going to stand up.
Do you want to go back? You can go back there and dance around and show
No.
it. She's got really cool shoes on as well.
Just my Converse.
Kicked me in the nose. Hello, nice tent, says Chris. It isn't.
It is.
Well,
The boys
do
slept
you know,
in the tent.
I think you're being polite because if you actually saw the tent,
Pretty tiny.
We got it a long time ago, and I think all my boys are going to grow up taller than me, which isn't going to be hard. But I think that to squeeze everyone into that tent.
Everyone bar me, clearly.
I was almost.
I was kind enough because there wasn't space for all five of us. I was kind enough not to stay in the tent last night. I thought I'd just give up my space for someone else.
Why not spend the night in out here? So it was, but I did stay the night anyway. So
They all slept the whole night in the tent.
I'm sure I was saying
I
something.
slummed it inside. It was tough. It was tough.
It's not a
quiet.
very good tent. The point is, we've got that, and we've got this immense tent that practically you need two cars to move it around the country. So. And I was at the point of bringing that out, and it's just so much work.
It is a massive tent.
Because
you can almost park a car in it.
We were
It's
planting
quite
things.
excessively large.
We were planting things in our garden, and then at one point Charlie said to Holly, "Could you just look on YouTube how to do it?" And Holly says, "I don't know how to do it."
I was getting quite cross planting yesterday.
Throw them in the ground.
It's supposed to make you feel calm, isn't it, gardening? Not me. It has the opposite effect. Makes me feel quite cross.
It's
actually.
kind of it's a growing. Hello, Justine. I'll tell you.
Justine
have
has
you
an
seen
amazing.
Justine's vegetable
I get
tent?
veg patch envy when I see Justine's garden. It makes me feel very inadequate.
Rebecca.
Do the same.
Makara.
Do the same. I have to say, if it's quite easy for me to say everybody go out and spend the night in their tents because I didn't. But I was sitting outside. I did sit outside till about 9:30. Got a bit chilly. Went inside.
We sat there with some wine.
Watched a bit of
and then,
telly.
And do you know what I did?
Went to
See,
bed,
my
it was
brother.
lovely.
My brother is watching. So what then happened? I carried on obviously making my bread as I do every day and every morning. And I'm going mad. I'm kind of like something out of The Shining. I'm just making bread. But anyway, so then I went and sat in the tent, and the boys knew I was in there, and I sat there with my headphones on, and I thought I'd check back on how the session went in the day, and I sat there and watched it, and then and I just got into bed, and then at I think it was around 2 a.m, Elliot said, "Daddy, is it morning time?" so
Did you say go and ask Mummy?
I said, no, go to sleep. And then at 5:15, it's a bit of a headache thinking of it. 5:15, these crazy things out there that you don't realise are there. The birds, and you can't imagine how many birds there are.
I did hear them through my window.
Whoa, what a sound! I mean, it's like and owls as well.
Yeah, noisy.
Owls, and then something screamed like a werewolf.
That was me just trying to freak you out.
If you've been watching like Bob's story about his brother running into a patio door after his mum freaked him out when they were camping in a tent.
There's movement in the tent behind. Should we
There
start?
is. We should start. So we're going to. This is episode number 15, and if anyone wants us by the time of the end, if anyone wants us to shout out their name, quietly. Olivia. I always say Oliver, don't you? Oliver Harmer. They should have a child. They should have another child and call it Oliver.
I'm so sorry. He's hopeless.
We're going to go.
Literally, he's
We'll talk
hopeless.
about and there's the wonderful Hattie.
I've got my sunglasses on today.
So we so if anyone has any questions, then wow, my name is not from. Do you think that's a translation?
From my heart, oh hi.
I missed that. He's gone.
He's
Cool
gone
camping.
anyway.
Who's that?
Oh, there's an
Whoever that
angry
was
face.
just messaged.
What was the angry face for?
Oh, was
What
it
did
Oliver?
we do wrong?
Oliver,
Oh, was it Liv? You calling her Oliver?
Oliver. No,
That's right. You're allowed to do an angry face for that. If it was someone else.
Oh gosh, owls kind of at 5. Margaret Spenlove, Auntie Margaret, as we call you.
We should go. Come on,
we
we're
should.
really
We're
waffling
gonna-
and we haven't even started yet. I'm so sorry. Sitting in the morning sun. I'll be sitting in the evening come.
Should you want me to start again? So, and again, you like we like to.
Look, I haven't got glasses on today. This is the hard stare.
Do you know?
Jeez, man. Every time.
This is a technique of. I don't know what it's the technique of, but she did notice the same way Felix the other time said, "Dad, you've got the wrong cap on." Oh, yes, child. I know what I'm doing. Been playing guitar, playing guitar for 30, 40 years now.
Right, just get on with it and get it right.
More longer than your wife. My wife's been alive.
I'm so young.
She's in her 30s. Did you know? Holly's in her 30s.
I know I'm not, children. Shush. It's okay. I just know. Sitting in the morning sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in. Then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've got nothing to live for, and it looks like nothing's coming my way. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Just listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I rode just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. You might have had some interesting percussion in the back of that. That was our children with their t-shirts up, slapping on their bellies. Like some sort of
you two,
slap, slap, slap thing.
if you want to, actually they're up next. I was about to send them away to do the
Rach,
dishwashing.
I do vaguely remember my 40th party. Not
I do.
hazy in places.
I do. I was a rather handsome.
Hello, Tessa.
I was a rather handsome Harlequin player.
He did do a good job on the whistling, Bob. I agree.
Thanks, Bob.
Are you sharing my chair? I'm not sure that's going to... You have to stand.
Oh, what are we doing? Are we doing his?
You can't sing, but stand.
You stand.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, stand.
Why can't I sit on your
Because
chair?
I'll fall off. My bottom's too big.
You could stand up.
You actually make me have... No, I can't do that either.
We didn't rehearse this a little bit. It's. I think Holly. It's
Slick.
because. I think it's because you stood up for the last one he did, when he was singing, and you moved behind him. He's only doing what you
I
taught
know.
him.
I'll
Don't-
move. Shall I move
Look at
slightly
his
to the
little.
right?
Look at his
Look.
little face.
I'll go in the bushes.
Yay.
There you are,
You
Phil.
top of your heads
All
out of the way.
Elliot, you should stand a bit more forward.
Oh, why
Gemma,
don't you
I
go
can
there?
see
Stand there.
SARS dying to come out in SARS dying to
Sass
come out,
starting to come out in
and not
Britain.
SARS, the horrible infection.
It's
SAS.
just- I don't know.
Is it SAS in you or me or these two?
Don't know. There's sass everywhere
Yeah.
in our house, actually.
Do you know, we are.
We're full of it.
That's Gemma, she's done a musical stream.
Has she?
She is.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's got good, very good voice.
Yes, she is. The fine voice of Gemma, and she is a horsewoman.
Oh, Grandpa loves your t-shirt, Felix.
Yay.
That's you can't really tell my t-shirt. I've just.
Hi,
I
Anna.
think if I wore this, possibly I could get free samples, not free boxes of Huel, because there is a very wonderful food substitute that's called Huel. that
And
that
Tessa
you,
says hello to you guys. Hello, Charlotte Laker.
I don't think my advert was very
She's
good
just making lunch. Lovely to see you too.
Where are we on? We're on.
Right,
Okay.
let's go.
Do you know what we
This is
thought of?
interesting.
So do
Oh,
you want
that's
to?
the
You
short-
are the page turner. Do you know how to page turn, Holly?
No.
Like this.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay, but you have to do it. It's very
All
important.
right,
So
okay.
we got up this morning, and we didn't get up this morning. It was quite. I mean, it's quite a heavy night in the tent.
Tough for me too.
And horseback musicals. I like that, Gemma. And I said, "Oh, should we do this song?" We haven't done it really, and Felix kind of sung it a bit before. And it was actually on is it the air guitar, the little paper? You know, everyone got those paper thin guitars that
Paper
you
Jam,
play.
I think they were called.
Paper Jam, yeah.
Paper Jam.
Hello, Chris Hughes.
Hey, Chris
Um,
Hughes.
Paper Jam. So that's why this song came about. But
Hi
Capo.
to Ned and Cressy. We're giving a shout out right now to Ned and Cressy. You can happily have a shout out, lovely people. Can you see the words, Phil? Do you want me to bring it a bit closer?
Yeah,
A bit closer? Hello. God, that's really close. Look at my wrinkly forehead.
Look at that.
Should I tell you? I'm just going to tell you a really quick, just a little quick
Is it the
anecdote
Botox one?
about my wrinkly forehead. So, hilariously, we were in the M&S Christmas food advert.
As you do.
As you do. And I was having my makeup done. It was quite early in the morning. Not an actress or a model, just a normal mum on set with her children. And the lady was doing quite young makeup artist was doing my makeup. And she said, "Have you ever considered having Botox in your forehead?" It was really weird. And then I said to her, "Well, I'm wearing a hat." And she said, "Well, that's good." And that was my experience of being on set.
And she didn't say anything like that to me. She obviously thought there's no point. Sometimes there's no point even trying.
Anyway, so whenever I see my wrinkly forehead, those words echo in my ears. Are you ready?
I'm just forever
but
scarred.
just one thing. But me and Elliot didn't need makeup at all.
No. It was kind of worth it though for the few seconds we were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the 10 seconds. Right, let's go.
I watched the proverbial sunrise coming up over the Pacific end. You might think I'm losing my mind, but I shy away from the specifics, 'cause I don't want you to know who I am. 'Cause then you'll see my heart, the saddest state it's ever been. This is no place to try and live my life. Stop right there, that's exactly where I lost it. See that line? Well, I never should have crossed it. Stop right there, well, I never should have said that. It's the very moment that I wish that I could take back. I'm sorry for not being okay. I'm sorry that it's so long for me to change. I'm ready to never become that way again. It's who I am, hates who I've been. Who I am, hates who I've been. I talked to absolutely no one. Couldn't keep to myself enough, and the things bottled inside have finally begun to create so much pressure that I'll soon blow up. I hear the reverberating footsteps sinking up to the beating of my heart, and I was positive that unless I got myself together, I would watch me fall apart, and I can't let that happen again. 'Cause then you'll see my heart, the saddest state it's ever been. This is no place to try and live my life. Stop right there, that's exactly where I lost it. See that line? Well, I never should have crossed it. Stop right there, well, I never should have said that. It's the very moment that I wish that I could take back. Stop right there, that's exactly where I lost it. See that line? Well, I never should have crossed it. Stop right there, well, I never should have said that. It's the very moment that I wish that I could take back. I'm sorry for I became. I'm sorry that it's so long for me to change. I'm ready to never become that way again. 'Cause who I am hates who I've been. Who I am hates who I've been.
Nice job, Phil.
Rock. Felix.
Felix.
Someone mentioned something like a young Frank Turner, which
Nice,
would
we
be
love Frank
utterly
Turner.
awesome. I mean, Frank Turner is about one of the most awesome, I have to say, as lyricists, I listen to his music and it makes me want to give up. Because frankly, I could never come out with it. It's just so poetic. And awesomely from the heart. You listen to him, he says it perfectly. And he's got a song called, which I'd never be able to play here, there's a song called Plain Sailing Weather.
I love Frank
Which has
Turner.
got some. I mean, it's got swearing in it, but there's sometimes you have swearing in songs, and it's just not worth it. And this just means that he's really messed things up. He's really messed things up. And I don't know the backstory of Frank Turner. I know he went to Eton, which was nice. But that kind of, irrespective of where you go and where you start, you can still come out with great things. Because I suppose a good school doesn't mean you're going to. Be a great musician, but he is utterly fantastic. It is. It's great. So anyway, so the Frank Turner, going back to the Frank Turner comment, that would be great. We should maybe do that. Plain Sailing Weather.
I'm just looking at Elliot's teeth. It looks like
We
there
can't
isn't
do
space
plain
for them to
sailing
grow.
weather, Dad.
Elliot
we
nearly
can't
knocked
do
his
plain
teeth out this
sailing.
morning.
Oh, great.
You know, he landed. They were fighting it.
Nice.
Do what? We
Hi,
can't do plain
Monique.
sailing.
South
Mon-
Africa.
So we've got Monique is out in
you
South
can,
Africa.
Dad.
Where is everyone from? Hello. Chris is saying hello, Gus. That's.
Oh,
It was
God.
like yesterday. I was saying, pick up a question. What are Felix and Elliot's favourite bands at the moment?
Ooh, good
question,
question.
Hannah Green.
Thank you, Hannah Green. What are your favourite bands? What's that song you like listening to a lot, Elliot?
These days.
Oh, Elliot really likes These Days by Jess Glynn. He listens to that a lot. We were thinking we might try and do a cool version of that. Not us, actually them.
And I know it ain't pretty.
Watching us both turn cold. But I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke.
Nice.
Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke.
Yeah.
A little bit
Peace.
of impromptu
I
there.
hope someday
I
we
hope
will
someday.
sit down together.
Sit down together.
And laugh with each other about these days. These days.
I'm putting
That's
my hands
right.
in my eyes for this. This going on there. Not that. That's okay. This is not okay.
Rest then.
Oh,
We
darling.
wish we could come back
play the
to
guitar.
these days. Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
No.
Oh, I know. I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. These days. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
These days.
Well, there you go. That was complete and utter chaos, Chris Whitten.
We-
Yeah, it was a little bit.
So we didn't rap out. I can. Ready?
No, don't do it. Don't. Just do
Oh,
not
I said no,
encourage
can't I
him.
just.
Stop it.
I wrote
Do
this
not
rap when I was
encourage
15.
him.
It was a very kind of. It was a bad rap. Anyway, so that was very
That
good.
was,
so we should do that song. We've never
Yeah,
done it
that was
actually
just
before.
literally was a little bit of.
I figured it was in F.
impromptu weirdness.
It was F. Anyone with a guitar
Good
would know
chaos.
that.
Thank you, Monique. Thanks for saying it's good chaos.
So we had a long message today, and
It was quite
from Rachel Rowe, who seems to be a wonderful person, and she was sending on some details of a group, a kind of
Of children.
group of children. They're
She
kind
said
of
they're in
based
Liss,
around
so
Liss,
they're quite local,
yeah, near where the Hellrunner was
Yeah.
used to be held. Actually,
and they
that's
have
it.
put together a song to raise awareness for climate change. But at the moment, they are doing it for the NHS to raise money for the NHS.
We haven't made a lot of notes over this because
Yeah.
we just haven't had a
been a
chance to
hectic
do
one,
anything. So we are going to. This is the whole point. I said, do you know, how about we do a kind of like a donate for anyone who's watching, like, and say this is good. You know, why not donate for the NHS because it pretty well needs it is
Yeah.
the front line.
It is the
So
front line,
for this whole the whole
We were
thing
thinking
that's
we might
happening
try
at
and
the
put
moment.
some magic button.
There
on our
might be
page.
some way
I
of
don't know,
doing
does anyone
that.
know how to do that? Like a magic button you just press
So
and you can donate
they
to the
donate and then it will
NHS.
go directly to that.
But anyway, we will put a link for these wonderful children singing their song, raising awareness for the NHS.
And was it? And did she say her daughter was doing "Lean on Me"? I think on the.
Oh, she did. Really
Look,
nice.
so
She
here's the
said-
chords. Here you
she
go,
said
look,
that her
very
two
simple,
daughters are
E.
learning Lean on Me.
And then I'm just doing very simple triads there. And then up to an A. There you go. So that's it. There you go. go. So I do it. You can slow that down, and I like those heart pops.
Heart pops.
Heart pops. So we said, and so that was Rachel Rowe.
And also to Jackie Cowlard.
Cowlard.
Sorry, Cowlard, who's working at the Royal Hospital, and she watches us, I think, sometimes. And we're trying to be a bit more upbeat today, Jackie, especially for you.
I think we're always upbeat because Holly takes the mickey out of me. I take things very seriously, as you can tell. Quality is very important. I crack the whip, and
yeah,
and
that's
Holly.
why we're tired this morning, because since we woke up, he's just made us all be singing and practicing in the kitchen endlessly.
I've got a bit of a headache from sleeping.
get it
I mean, this
wrong.
the tent thing, and I think
mean.
are we going to do the tent again, kids?
Yes!
Not tonight,
There
you're
you
not.
go.
You're all quite grumpy, actually.
They are grumpy. There was
Maybe
a lot-
everybody can go in.
There's quite a lot of grump in our house.
So what we
due
were-
to lack of sleep.
What
I
we're
would
doing
say.
just before we do this next song. Hello, Lena.
Hi,
She's a very
Lena.
good dancer as
She's an
well.
amazing
She's a dancer. And she was at Surrey University dancing. And
family.
Bex Fairhurst, very nice, 3 hearts. So we were doing obviously all the baking and stuff that we're doing throughout the day and things like that, and singing music. We were doing. We've mentioned Smarty Arty, haven't we? Before?
Yes.
And
So
we
do look up Smarty Arty on Instagram or Facebook.
we were trying some
We're doing some printing this morning.
Printing. So
It's
you
quite
get
fun.
what you do is get like a say a pizza, the
Like a foamy
polystyrene.
pizza, polystyrene, that's
And
the
with pencil, you draw some kind of designs on it, like an Easter egg or something. Then you roll paint over it with a roller. Everyone has those. Paint over
yeah.
it. Then put paper
Ideally
on top of
printing
that,
paint, actually.
and roll the paper, and you get yourself a print.
Yeah.
I did one that said Happy Easter, and then Holly pointed out that the Happy Easter part would be back to front, so I had to. I actually used a bread knife to cut the top off it, and then. But it's not very good, but I think it's a first impression. I think that's.
Elliot did a lovely Easter egg.
It's
It was
probably
very
how
nice.
Banksy does his pieces.
Exactly the same as Banksy, I imagine.
So yeah. Well, we're going to this. What were we saying?
So anyway, point being is check out Smarty Arty.
Yeah.
She's putting up some really cool ideas to do with kids, quick things to do art-wise. It's nice to have projects.
We are interested in anyone else's ideas. Again, we are in the middle of the summer holidays.
Easter holidays.
It's summery, isn't it? No, so
It's
I'm saying
summery,
we're
but it's
in the middle of a holiday that's predates the summer
know
holidays.
what he's saying.
I don't actually know when we are.
I actually
because
know what the problem is here. We haven't had coffee yet today.
Oh,
So
that'd be good.
quite tricky.
Proper ground coffee.
Right, we need to go. We need to get on with the song.
We
Come on.
we do, but yes. So going out to say
So stay out to Jackie.
Jackie Cowlard at the Royal Hospital, and all your friends who are working
All
with
those
you.
NHS people.
And it's true. I was thinking about this. You're totally on the front line, and
We are grateful.
keep out. And we're very grateful, though that we can't. All we can do is sing songs, and pretty well the ones we know. But we are doing that for you and all the people who support you within the hospital when that's kind of needed.
And also when term goes back to those teachers who are still at school, I think because they're allowing the doctors and NHS staff and everybody to continue
Yeah.
working. So thank you.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. There you go. So we're going to try this song. Hang on. I'm just.
Olivia says, words, schoolboy error, Al. With the printing. I shouldn't have said anything, should I? And just let him do
you
it.
can go and get. You can get the.
Blah, blah, blah.
Can someone get the thing off the table? Go and get it. We want to show
Go and get
this.
Elliot's
Go and
card.
get Elliot's and the one next to it, which is mine.
I'm choosing which one.
We're just going to
Elliot,
show you
ring
this. We need to show you this. Oliver.
Thanks, Oliver Harmer. Your inspiration.
Well, I did print on the back of his other one that
I
he
did
did.
see that.
Well,
Why
hopefully they're
did
going to
you
bring
do
it out.
that?
Well, because I couldn't find a piece of paper. Bring it out. Bring it out.
So just print on the children's
Bring it
artwork.
out.
That's
Bring
going
it
to
out.
go down well, isn't
Bring
it?
it out. This is live. Tony Hart.
Elliot's bringing hits. So this is
Dad's.
Daddy's.
Look, can we see the writing?
Well, of course it's backwards now.
Oh my God's
because
sake! It is that. Oh no!
Facebook's
No,
backwards.
but that
Mine
is.
doesn't
Look.
matter. Mine's
Look.
backwards.
And this
Mine
is
doesn't matter
Elliot's,
if mine's backwards.
Which I think is really very nice. I actually think Elliot's is much better than Al's. Al's tried to be
Hello,
clever
Karan.
and do a sort of
Here's it.
bunny
Oh,
thing.
and there's
But
one
actually
Namaste.
it's really
at the
nice.
back of that. I meant in the middle.
Right.
Oh, you got yours in the middle. But actually, mine is not back to front now. But our phone is back to front. But that says Happy Easter. That's a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, you're really
Or
showing a lot of yours. Come on now.
okay,
It's hard to keep this boy in line.
okay. Can we get some clapping?
Well, it's going to be a disaster.
just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've at the highest mountains, I've at the deepest rivers. You can have it all, but not till you move it. Now take it in, but don't look down. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Giving it up for the right now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept falling short of something I could have gave it then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. Now take it in, but don't look down. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting in this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world. Oh, 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 oh. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Been doing this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top, well I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Well, get up now, get up now, get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. But get up now, get up now, get up now. Top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world. I did one of those weird 3 chords and finally find the one that you meant to end on. So that was
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine
cool
Dragons.
song actually. It wasn't. Oh. Charlie was supposed to be singing that one with us. He was going to be.
Yeah.
I think he had.
Where
he's
were
been
you?
baking something. I think he had a kitchen disaster. Is that true, Charlie?
Restart the butter, eggs, and
What happened? What were you making, Charlie?
I forgot to melt
Do
the
you want
butter.
to come into the? Can you tell us?
Did
This
you
is
have-
Charlie.
have you
What
just
happened?
wasted baking ingredients?
Butter and
We can't get
milk.
butter.
And
We don't have
eggs.
many of these things.
An egg.
No, there's one egg. One egg.
What? That's not enough.
Okay.
There's
We
no
can't
butter
make
now.
French
There's
toast.
drama in the Cowan
Thank
household.
you, Sue
No.
Littlewood.
I
Hi,
don't
Jen.
want
And Monique, we miss you too.
We don't have
Literally,
any butter.
so much.
So, if anyone, like I say, for tomorrow, it's going to be the garden sessions number 16.
16.
And if anybody wants any kind of shout outs and things like that,
Let
if
us
you
know.
want
You
us
can let us know
to say
before,
anything, Yeah.
before tomorrow, because
Um,
actually sometimes it's hard to keep up with the
the
thing
flow
down
of
the
it. Well, I
side.
mean, actually, my assistant here, my glamorous assistant,
I'm not your assistant.
my glamorous assistant here would be able to make a
Well, that's
note
not
of these
gonna-
things.
that's not gonna happen
I find it
again,
very
is
hard
it?
because both hands are kind of tied up. I don't know what Holly's doing.
What?
But,
You can't sing and write at the same
could.
time.
Good.
No.
Well, Carol Vorderman would be able to do it.
Well, isn't she wonderful?
She is. Anyway, look, that is.
Oh, Elliot wants
those
to do a quick
shouts,
shout
do
out.
the
Quick
shouts,
shout out.
do the shouts.
Alex and Julian yelled, and the rest of my friends that I miss.
Felix.
Felix?
Hey! My grandpa.
Your grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa. And I'd like to say thank you. The show today might be sponsored if they send me some more mix. Huel. That says Huel in the background. So yeah, if you send me more, then it's sponsored by Huel. If not, we shall see you all tomorrow and
see you all
stay
tomorrow.
safe.
Have a lovely
keep
day.
on thinking of fresh new things to do. Someone maybe learn a language. That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. All right.
Happy-
Bye bye.
Bye!
Happy
I don't know what day it is.
Bye-bye.
Wednesday.
whatever day. Bye bye.
Bye.